Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. This is not. I don't want to make it a long video, and I wish you all happy New Year in advance. We're going to be going to 2024 in just a couple of hours, in a few hours, in about 6 hours or so. Um, 5 hours, 5 hours, give or take. We will be going 4 to 5 hours. We'll be going away and we'll be going to 2024. I wish you all happy new year in advance. And I'm glad that I'm hoping that all of us will witness it, hail and hearty, and and begin to proceed in 2024. And may all our heart's desires be, um, you know, may we achieve all our heart's desires in 2024. Still on the matter of issue is not Satan. This guy is a Brazilian. You will hear him talk shortly. Sorry about this. You will shortly hear him say something. One sec. This man, as you see in the picture in blue with the necklace, is a Babalawo in Brazil. He is a Babalawo practitioner in Brazil, and they are very, very well respected in Brazil. Babalawo practitioners are respected in Brazil. He's a descendant of Yorubas who are enslaved and taken to Brazil all those years ago in the 1800s and early 1900s, and he's a direct descendant of Yorubas, and as such, he is a fervent and a practitioner of Babalawo and is well respected. And when you hear how he talks about it and the way he even his pronunciations and mannerisms is really a Yoruba man through and through. There is no way you can, see anything else. So if he's telling you that issue is not Satan, he knows what he's saying. And he said, and in fact, he even talked about this, a particular thing he mentioned. What's it called again? Something Oduruwon, Odurupon, Obadara, Obadara. That's when they do the Ifa, there is something that that actually told them specifically that it is not Satan. So if we are going to listen to anybody tell us about issue, we need to listen to the Babalawo themselves, not people who have ulterior motives of trying to use their own religion to actually use it to subsume your entire community. Really important we understand that, because that's what they did. That's what the church missionary society, that's what they did back in 1852 under the auspices of the bishop designate, of course, Owen Emmerich Vidal. Many of you would have heard me say that name. The church now is called, they've tried to run away from that name. They're now called the Church Mission Society. Still the same thing. So, but let us listen to what the Babalawo says here. And I often think, if you look at it, also, if you think about it, how many times have you seen any Babalawo person go and talk about Christianity or any other religion? We've only talked about our own and talked to our people, except when they're now starting to interfere in what we're doing. But we've never gone and said, oh, do not practice Christianity, do not practice Islam. You can practice whatever. You can leave, but leave us be. And unfortunately, many people have believed in the lie that issue is Satan. That's why we're playing this. I'm going to try and translate it. It speaks in Yoruba, but I need you to understand that if the Babalawo is saying that issue is not Satan, that is the most important. They are the ones who know what is happening and what is real and what is not the church. The church can talk about everything about the church and all of that history, but not about Babalawo or issue. They can't. And it's time we Yorubas collectively understand that. Let's go forward. Let's have a listen. So it's asking, what is it that why is it that we have left our own, spiritual belief. And why is it that people are really, saying the issue is Satan? So that's a question basically that was asking. Let's go. If we want to talk about issue, now he's doing the incantations, the praising of issue in many names, and it's quite powerful. For me, hearing it as a Yoruba man, the words mean a lot. They resonate with me in a positive, powerful manner. You will hear it. I don't know the full words fully. I'd have to listen, write the words down, but just listen along with me. And all he's saying is nothing to do with evil. It is about praising of issue that protects our community. Our community has no protection right now. Let's go ahead. Issue is not satanic. He's saying it clearly. And he's a practitioner of Ifa in Brazil. He's saying issue is not satanic. The church do not have the right to label our African belief system as satanic. And we should not join hands. To join hands and accept that labeling is akin to Stockholm syndrome, mental enslavement for us as Africans to accept that. This is a Brazilian practitioner of Ifa telling us that issue is not satanic. Let us have a listen. Let us make sure. Let's listen to reason. For a Christian to say that issue is Satan is not reasoning. That is a lie. That is twisting of the facts. Let us go ahead. You see, issue is not satanic. Can you hear? Issue is not satanic. And the man now is going to read the Ifa reading that they took. There's a particular word which I'm going to state. It's in Yoruba. There is no English name for the word he says, but it is confirming to you that it is not satanic. So let's go ahead. So he's saying that Eshu is a messenger of God, of Olodumare, a messenger of Olodumare. Eshu is a messenger of Olodumare. So you can see that the lie that Christianity, the Church Missionary Society, has told back in 1852, it still remains a lie. A practitioner in Brazil is confirming that Eshu is not Satan. And for those of us as Africans who are fighting otherwise, arguing otherwise, we've succumbed to the brainwashing, and we need to wake up. Let's go ahead. So again, he's stating again, the first thing first, Eshu is a messenger of Olodumare. And he has a lot of power. He has a lot of power conferred on him by Olodumare. Very powerful. It's not a small thing. You see? In the Ifa divinity, when they did the Ifa in the Odu, it's called Odurukpon Obadara. Odurukpon Obadara. Odurukpon Obadara. That is what the Ifa gave. So that is confirming. And this is something. So for those who are saying that Eshu is Satan, this is a lie. This is a practitioner in Brazil telling you that Eshu is in no way, shape, or form Satan. Please let us listen to this. Let's go ahead. Odurupon Obadara. Ifa says, you see, now he's reading the praise of issue again. These are really, words that are so, in praise of issue. And the words that he uses, you can see that the words, from my understanding of it, is issue is a protector of Yoruba people and protector of people who do good, and shows his wrath against those who do bad. Let's go forward.
So,
so what Ifa is saying is that issue is something that is really powerful, and that is when they do the Ifa divination and go into it. It is telling them that message that issue is powerful. Doesn't mean, and it's not satanic at all. But we need to really understand that. So those of us who are Africans, who are Yorubas, peddling this lie that issue is Satan, we are cursing ourselves, because issue is part of who we are as Yoruba people. Let's go ahead. So what Ifa said is that everybody is always blaming issue. People will say, if they ask people, why do you do it? They say it's issue. Why do you do it? Because it's issue. And that's because of the lie that's been told. Such lie propagated by the Church Missionary Society back in 1852. CMS, the Church Missionary Society, CMS. They propagated this lie under the auspices of Bishop Designate of Sierra Leone, Owen Emmerich Vidal. They used late Samuel Ajayi Crowther as a cover. He was a freed slave. As a freed slave, you do not get to look the eye of those who freed you, look them in the eye and say, no, I can't do it. They used him. And I've heard some stories apparently that he was trying to change those words afterwards, but then of course he passed away. That's what I've heard. I don't know, but what I do know is that the words that were written, and of course I've shown many a times that there is a book called The Vocabulary of Yoruba Language that was on Amazon. I've got pictures of it where it states the name of Owen Emmerich Vidal, not Bishop Reverend Samuel Ajayi Crowther. That proves that this was a lie, because it was in that book that they said issue is Satan, and they have no knowledge of what issue is to make such a false statement. They have no knowledge. Satan is an European abstract explanation of something that is evil. Satan and evil, devil, that's theirs. Nothing to do with issue. We need to really be very clear about that. Let's go ahead. So everything that happens around us, the people now, they blame issue for it. So if somebody steals now, if they ask him why, they'll say, Issue made me do it, which is not the case at all. And that's what I mean, the bastardization. I think I'm probably going to go, he may not be fully aware of this. This is the bit I'm going to actually add to this now because of the knowledge of the research I have done, backing up what I'm saying here. This goes back down to those years. Firstly, it was the 1841 expedition. The UK government sponsored the 3 vessels to go to Africa, to come on the Niger expedition, and the plan was to to enforce, to take over the land and pretend that they were signing treaties with the people, with the people of Africa, and do trade. No. And then they were going to promote Christianity. So how do you promote Christianity? By destroying the culture of the people that you are trying to force to enslave mentally. That's what they've done. That's what they've done. So issue is not Satan. I hope that's clear. Please go. I'm going to attach the petition that we've created. We're still waiting for feedback from the petition people as to how that is going. It's you can sign it, but we need to really, I want to try and really push for that. So sign that petition. We are calling on the Church Missionary Society, or now known as Church Mission Society, to make a statement outside the parliament and in the press to state that they withdraw their claim, their false claim that issue is Satan. Please sign that petition also. So we'll be back later on. I'll be there. Thank you very much for watching. You watch this anyway. The platform always pictures to her. Thank you. Bye. Bye for now.